The second reason it is so important is because we live in an environment of enormous clutter and enormous commoditization, meaning there is no shortage of anything pretty much anywhere, maybe MDs in small rural areas, so there is an exception to every rule. Fundamentally, people have more choices. There are more choices than there are people to take them in almost every category. With Starbucks, the joke is they are at the point of opening Starbucks in the restrooms at Starbucks. Being that there is no shortage, that heightens the need for differentiation, for being a preferred choice rather than just one of many choices made at random. That, contrary to what a lot of people believe, does not happen by excellence alone. In some cases, it doesn't happen by excellence at all, it happens by marketing. The Japanese took over the auto market in the United States at one point and they had really crappy cars, but they still took over the marketplace. So it's a truth a lot of people don't like to understand. The third reason it's most important is, like it or not, it's where all the money is. The highest paid people, the highest paid function, the most expensive thing anybody does in business is acquire customers and sell more to the customers that they have, which is the marketing function. I was just in Vegas and last year, the highest paid celebrity disc jockey in Las Vegas working the clubs was paid $58 million, which coincidentally is identical to the gross earnings of Justin Bieber last year. Just to give you even more perspective, so Bieber's gross was $58 million and a guy spinning records in nightclubs in Vegas, $58 million. What's significant is that the bartender works for minimum wage and tips, but the bartender is providing the deliverable. The celebrity DJ is part and parcel of what brings them in the door. You can't do low-wage work and expect high pay, and the high pay is all tied to the ability to acquire a customer, sell to customers, keep customers and multiply customers, 4 functions of marketing.
One of the things you joked about at the very beginning was I went from doing the 3 shows to the 25 shows and didn't improve my talent, which was true. One of the things you said once, and it's really stuck with me, is that it's more important to be a great marketer than a great doer of what you do, because that's not an advantage.
It's not an advantage until somebody experiences it. It's the easier thing to hire. I had a client here yesterday who has a very large multi-office dermatology practice in New York. He is the chief expert dermatologist and he can make scars go away, etc., etc. His chief problem in life is getting enough patients through the doors to support all the docs and opening the next one and the next one and the next one. Well, it's infinitely easier to hire and train up good dermatologists than it is to hire somebody, and afford them, who can feed all those practices with patients. Hence he's sitting in a room with me, paying $19,400 to be there for a day, to talk about marketing. He is not paying all the dermatologists added together $19,000 a day.